This is a Miata Valley Runner in steel blue, which came to me with all of the original components, but will need a complete overhaul, as you can see here. The bike was equipped with a Shimano Exage Mountain M450 Groupset, which would have been one of the first years the Groupset was used on mountain bikes. The Groupset was not high-end by any means, but was well built, provided great reliability and long service life. Interestingly, the front chain rings were Biopace, which meant the rings were not perfectly round, but have an elliptical or oval shape to them. The idea of oval rings was to reduce the required torque through a smaller circle radius in the recovery phase of the pedaling stroke, ultimately leading to a smoother pedal stroke all around. A smoother pedal stroke leads to better traction, especially on loose surfaces like gravel. The concept had merit, but never really caught on. Anyway, I'm planning to reuse most of the Groupset, but as I'm planning to upgrade the bike from a 6-speed to a 7-speed, I have a nice set of Shimano STX brake shifter combination levers that I think will work great for this build. There are a couple of noteworthy things about the Valley Runner frame. Miata used triple-butted chromoly tubing on the frame, which provided superior strength while maintaining lightness, all contributing to how well the bike handled. The forks are also chromoly. I like these older Miata mountain bikes, as in my opinion, they were one of the best overall designs for bikes ever made. If you are into modifying bikes, these Miatas make great trail bikes, or can easily be converted to a drop bar road bike, or in my case, I think I'm going to go with a Klunker vibe, or a mashup of part beach cruiser, part mountain bike, and part BMX. I changed over the rear wheel from a solid axle to a quick release axle, and while I had the wheel apart, I respaced the axle to accept the new 7-speed cassette. There should be a minimum of 4.5 millimeters of clearance between the smallest cog and the dropouts to ensure there will be good chain clearance. The wheels are the original Aria 26-inch with Sansin hubs. The bearings were repacked, and the wheels really didn't require much in the way of truing, which is testament to the quality of the wheels built in the 80s. The Shimano STX brake shifter combination levers I'm using are compatible with the cantilevers in the front and the U brake in the back. Both the front cantilever and the back U brake require a short pull brake lever, so the STX combo levers are ideal. And you might be wondering why the rear U brake was mounted to the underside of the chainstays. The chainstays offered a much stiffer mounting point and won't flex under heavy braking. The only downside to having the brakes mounted on the chainstays is they tended to clog up with mud, so the concept really never caught on. The rear U brake is straightforward to install, but it's handy to have the Shimano spec sheet to reference ensuring all of the parts are going together properly. It's also easier to work on the U brakes upside down, as you can see here. Well, the bike is shifting and braking nicely. So not much else left but to install a nice comfy saddle and set of grips and get this bike out for some Klunker Valley cruising.